Hey everybody. Hey everybody. It's Liz. It's Liz. And I forgot to bring my credits. I forgot to bring the credits. I'm on vacation. As we explained on Tuesday's podcast, right after we finished the show on Tuesday, I was driving a little bit north of LA for a little 3-day mini vacay. So this is actually day 2 of the 3-day vacay. So here I am. I'm out on a little terrace. I'm in beautiful mountains. I don't know how many of you know Ventura County. Not only is there, that whole section along the ocean, but up in the mountains, towns like Ojai and others, just so gorgeous. So I met a couple of friends here. I've mainly been, um, I've mainly been swimming, working out in the pool. It's pretty much like glorified pool PT is what I've been doing, and I'm going to show you some tools in a bit. But this is going to be a quickie episode because I'm on vacation. But I promised you popcorn on location. So I'm giving you popcorn on location. But then I have a couple of things I wanted your help with. So hang on. Let me just fix my camera again. There we go. Okay. So popcorn on location. Yeah. The idea was I was going to make you or make me some herbed popcorn. But, that's just not happening here in a hotel room. I did have a mini fridge. Thank you, Nancy. No pressure. Okay, so I had a mini fridge, so I was able to refrigerate part of tonight's presentation. The volume is low. Is it because I'm too far away? That could be it. So I will speak up louder, or maybe it's because I'm too embarrassed to speak too loudly because I'm sitting here talking to my laptop while on vacation. Whatever. Here's the deal. I promised you popcorn. You're going to get popcorn. I'm also going to have a beverage, and this beverage is an actual recommendation for me. I didn't make it, but I drink it from time to time, and I wanted to pass along. It's a little white wine insight I got this spring that I wanted to pass along. But then while we're doing this in this time together, this is the fifth and final episode of Summer of Snacks. And I think we've had some fun together, and the snacks have been delicious. But I have an assignment for you, which we're going to do right now together. On Sunday afternoon, Leanne is having a little backyard family party, just a little family party outside. And so I want you to tell me, I want to bring like a surprise snack. Well, maybe she'll see this, so it won't be a surprise. So, what I want in the chat here is you telling me, like, if you were going to Leon's backyard for a little late afternoon family party, and remember, Leon is a really good cook, and she actually doesn't like people bringing food to her home because she has a menu. But I thought, some kind of elevated snack. Uh, any recommendations you have, I might make something and just try to bring it as sort of the grand finale for the Summer of Snacks. So you can post your suggestions here, and then then I'll be able to, Saturday I'll be home, and I'll be able to figure out what I could possibly make. Oh, Leanne is logging off now. Okay, all right, this is good. So we can surprise Leanne. And this is what's going to make today fun because the popcorn is really not that fun. But so Leanne, and you know that she is a master entertainer, even when it's a family party. So if you were going to Leanne's backyard on a Sunday afternoon for a family party, what would you bring? Now, while you're thinking, ooh, Nancy says spiced nuts. That seems like a good one. Um, Here's what I'm going to do while you're thinking about what you would bring to Leon's if you were going to Leon's, is I'm going to break out today's snacks. So here we go. Yeah, I didn't make any popcorn. I no, that was just not possible. But I bought this. This looked good. Organic chili lime popcorn, and it's seasoned popcorn. You see, so not exactly herbed, not exactly elevated the way I was going for. But anyway, I'm okay. And Liam can't eat popcorn anymore, so don't bring that. Okay, good. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try some of this organic chili lime popcorn. Has anyone had this before? Popcornopolis is the name of the brand, but I like chili lime things. So here we go. I don't have any bowls here or anything because it's a hotel room. Mm, 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 mm. Kathleen says chili lime. Yum, yeah. I think chili lime, everything is good. It's good in drinks. It's good as a marinade. It's delicious on popcorn. Okay, so I'm gonna eat some popcorn, but then, I try to have a beverage at these snack scenarios. So here's what I brought with me at home, from home, I should say. This is a little item I discovered earlier this spring. I am a Sauvignon Blanc drinker. I am specifically a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc drinker, and I'm specifically a Kim Crawford New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc drinker. But what I did not know they had is this low alcohol, low calorie version of the Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. So, so hang on. I'm going to pour some, and I'm going to taste some, and I'm going to tell you how much I like it. So, and of course, it's good for traveling because it's the twist off, right? So this I had in the mini fridge here in my hotel. Pouring this over here. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna put this down. Okay. It is pretty good Sauvignon Blanc wine, and I like the idea that it's low alcohol. And so I think it's going to go really well. Okay, Barbara loves the Kim Crawford. You've never had the 70 calorie. I know. I never had either, Barbara. And you know what? I order my groceries online, and about half the time they have it, and half the time they don't. But it's always worth searching for. I don't know where you shop. I mainly get my delivery from Whole Foods, and I know they always have it in the store if I go to the store, but they don't always have it online. So I'm going to show you this label one more time for people that are just thinking, no, if you just want a super light white wine, this is even lighter than light white wine. And it's also good as a spritzer. You can just add some club soda to this and maybe a lime. There you go. So that's good. Okay. So, all right. Cheryl wants to know, how's the popcorn? I think it's good. I think popcorn was a better choice than chips for me. I don't know about you, but the difference between eating a bag of popcorn and eating a bag of chips, I'm going to go with the popcorn. I really had hoped to make it myself, because the herb popcorn sounded great, but I just couldn't get it together here to do it. Yes, Sue, I did really bring my finale shirt on my mini vacation. And you know what else? I could have sworn I brought my credits that I put in the paper bag, the paper towel roll with my credits on it. But I think it's still in the back of my car, which some valet has taken away. It was just too much trouble. Once I realized I didn't have the credits in my room, that they were still in the back of my car somewhere, Lefty and I were not going to get all the way to my car to get those credits. So you know what the credits are. Okay, so I've got this. Got a little Sauvignon Blanc. I'm just, while you're putting in your suggestions again, today's task is for you to give me suggestions. Going to a little backyard party in Leon's Sunday afternoon. What would you make? What would you bring if you were going to Leon's? Something kind of elevated, something unique, something fresh. So while you were thinking about that, I just thought it would be fun for you to see the biggest piece of luggage that I brought with me on my 3-day mini vacay. And I know what you're thinking. It's got to be away, right? Well, it would be if I was any more than 3 days. But no, my biggest piece of luggage that luckily I did get from the valet was this. Because this is my life now, people. It is pool PT. So I'll show you what I have in here. Again, while you're giving me your suggestions. So, I always travel with a water aerobics belt, but this time, because I'm really serious about it now, I'm traveling with 2 water aerobics belts. because I was meeting friends here and I thought I could convince them to like do a water aerobics class with me, that I could lead the class. I was not successful in convincing them to join my water aerobics class, but so I've got the two water aerobics belts. Then I've got, you know, if you're really doing the upper body, which is not my issue lately. Okay, I've got these. These are the buoys, right? These are, you all know. Anyway, I know we have a lot of water aerobics people. Okay, so I've got a set of these. Da 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 da. This is good. You know, I would have rather have done it with my class. And then the key here. Oh, wait a second. The key. This is what I put on at Pool PT when I have an actual physical therapist doing this with me. So these snap around my ankle, right? So these are floaties. So I do exercises with my knee, pulling my leg up and down, and these provide extra resistance. So these are called, well, water gear. That's pretty straightforward. Water gear, and these are actually my favorite new thing. Sometimes I just put them on my ankle and put my ankle up and down. Sometimes I swing my whole leg back and forth. And sometimes I just leave them on my ankle and I walk the length of the pool back and forth, back and forth. So, anyway, no, not that you need a lesson from me on Pool PT, because hopefully all of you are fine. But this is mainly what I've been doing. Like today, I got to the, well, first I went to the gym. I did go to the gym and I worked out on the leg press machine because, you know, it's about legs, and the hamstring machine. So I did a few things in the gym, but then by 9 a.m., I was settled by the pool, and I go in the pool, got on my gear, I do my thing, then I come out of the cold pool, and then I go in the hot tub, sit there for a while. While I was in the hot tub, on my way to the hot tub, you know me, smoothie lifestyle, I picked up an acai berry smoothie at the hotel. So I'm in the hot tub with my acai berry smoothie, and then I come back and then rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So all day I was just up. I would sit for a while listening to a new book from Audible. So sit for a while. So that's what I've been doing. Okay. So anyway, because once I decided I wasn't cooking for tonight, I knew I could just take the afternoon off. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So here I am once again. I did not make any popcorn, but I'm eating some popcorn, and I don't have any fancy beverage, but I do have this, and I recommend it to anyone who likes Sauvignon Blanc. Kim Crawford, 70 calories a glass, mainly low alcohol Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, now I'm going to read your comments to see what you're suggesting here. Okay, Mary says goat cheese with pepper jelly over the top. Ooh, served with mini naan bread. That actually sounds like something Leon would serve. And that is super easy to make, I assume, Mary. Okay. Nancy, always be training. Thank you. I am. Sue liked the spice nuts idea. Okay. They don't need to be fresh from an oven. That's true. For Leon, Cheryl says watermelon, arugula, feta, mini squares with salt, pepper, and lime juice. Mmm. You know what? Almost the combination of watermelon, arugula, and feta. That's a good one. That's really a good one. Okay, then what else do we have here? Nancy has more info on the nuts. Toast the almonds in the oven, then toss with a tablespoon or so of soy sauce. It will sizzle, and then spread them on parchment to dry. Okay. Sharon just saw a nice dip on Pinterest. You're going to post it. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Anyone else signing in here? Yes, eating with Liz. That's that's basically what this is today. Eating with Liz. Snacking with Liz. We're really snacking with Liz. Because what time is it now? It's about 5:15 here on the West Coast. So I haven't really. Oh, I do have one other task you can help me with, because here's what I thought I could do before I decided I would just give you an assignment to help me figure out what to bring to Liam's. You know, I could just order my snacks from room service. So here's what they had here on the menu. They had chips and guac. Okay, always good. Crispy chicken wings. Mediterranean hummus. I eat a lot of hummus at home. Burrata and prosciutto. Now that sounded pretty good to me. But then here's the one that I thought, if I had had enough time to plan, I would have ordered this so I could show the Satellite Sisterhood and Misterhood. This is what I got. The last item on the small plates menu here at the hotel is California cheese board. That would have been nice, right? It's not too, maybe I'll have that for dinner. I could just sit out here. So it's with fruits, nuts, honey, and cranberry walnut bread. Okay, California cheese board. That's, that could be my dinner. Because again, I'm not going too far at night. I don't want to walk around too much. Also, don't want to miss the Olympics because track and field starts tonight. You know how I feel about that. There's some amazing, amazing athletes that are going to start now. There was quite a bit of texting going back and forth between all of the sisters last night about the swimming. Oh my God, there was such amazing swimming going on. So Monica was sort of leading the way, commenting on the swimmers and the races. But then Leon texted us all today. You know, Leon loves Rowdy Gaines. She talked about this on the show. He's the commentator. He's the analyst that does swimming on NBC. So she had tweeted something about how much she loves Rowdy Gaines, something like nobody in the world loves their job more than Rowdy loves his job. And she texted us this afternoon that Rowdy Gaines himself liked her tweet. So, you know, even though you were on vacation, we're busy. I mean, that's the kind of thing that goes on behind the scenes with the sisters, even when we are not producing podcasts. So, okay, let's see what else. Nicholas says, I've had a lot of ramen and sushi this week watching the Olympics. You know me too. That's what I did before I left home. The first couple of nights I was eating sushi. And I noticed they were doing that on the Today Show this morning. They had sushi and sake. I'm not much of a sake drinker, occasionally. Okay, so here's what you can do. You can just continue to add any of your suggestions. The question is, what should I make and bring to a little family party in Leon's backyard on Sunday afternoon? Nothing fancy, but it needs to have that elevated quality that Leon requires and that Leon always pulls off. You know, she always can take like 2 or 3 just beautiful, fresh things and make them even fresher and more delicious. So that's pretty much it. So this is the end of the summer of snacks. I haven't quite figured out what the next season of Cooking with Liz will be. I'll be back. I'm not exactly sure when. I feel like August, I really am going to just think, maybe test some things, but you probably won't see me live in August. Maybe I'll get motivated, but when the new shows come back in September, I'll be ready to announce what my next mini season of Cooking with Liz is going to be. I'll tell you what it's not going to be. I'll tell you absolutely it's not going to be. It's not going to be pumpkin spice anything. So I know you're thinking coming back in the fall, she could just do a whole mini season of pumpkin spice. Well, that is not happening, people. So, okay. I'm glad you liked the summer of snacks. I liked it too. I think it was more within my capabilities, and I could do everything in one episode. So there you go. I'm going to pack up all of my my rehab equipment. Low key entertaining. That's the way I like it. I'm going to pack up my rehab equipment. Going to polish off the popcorn and this glass of wine, and then maybe go back to that room service menu and see, other than the cheese board, what should I be eating with my Olympic watching tonight? Okay, now this was inevitable. Now I have the popcorn caught in my throat. Mini season of soups. That's a possibility. That's a perfectly good suggestion. Anyway, thank you so much for having fun with me on the season of snacks. This really has been fun. We do have, shows dropping every Tuesday in August. Some things it's new to you, as we say. Some things you haven't heard before, some combinations of things. So don't think we're really going away. And we'll be here. I'll always be here in the Facebook group because I love having you guys to talk to. And especially between now and the end of the Olympics, we have a lot to talk about. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for noticing that I wore my finale shirt. And on that note, I'll just say peace and sauce, or peace and sauce and snacks.